Hello everyone. Welcome back again. In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the capital of your state? What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name your U.S. representative. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who is the governor of your state now? The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. We elect a president for how many years? 4. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. In what month do we vote for president? November. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who was the first president? George Washington. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2.